It's just that I have requirements, that they're providers, and the men that have came into my life, they're absolutely providers, and they invest in me. It's just that, I'm not in a space to give myself.
So the guys who are providing for you now that you have come across, and you're saying you don't want to give yourself, you didn't give yourself when they were providing for you? That wasn't a requirement for them?
Say that again. Hi, can you see me?
No, we can't see you, Nuru. Welcome in.
I'll save. Okay. Hi.
Hi, welcome in.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Do you consent to be on a live?
First look, something
Crazy.
looks.
She got the craziness there too.
It's giving Jezebel-esque, like a Delilah. It looked like she'd cut your hair off while you sleep. I'm just saying, it's just something about the eyes and the nose ring.
I mean, y'all need to chill with them nose rings, man.
There's something about her that just giving crazy.
I mean, she would look so much better without the damn nose ring.
Right.
I mean, just personally, like, it's just for what? Like, what is it for?
Yeah.
Whatever. Guess it's the new style these Rio foes is running with. Let's see where this goes.
And potentially all platforms.
Yes, I do.
All right. What brings you up tonight?
Yes, so I wanted some dating advice. So I'm not looking for like a serious relationship right now. I'm 26. I was engaged before. And I've been single for 2 years, and I've been dating. My last relationship, he was a provider. He was in tech, so he made off very well. He took care of me. That was like my best friend. He was very loving. We had great memories together. We accomplished a lot together. And what ended it was I needed to focus on my business. He wanted more time for him, us together, but I needed more time for me to focus on my business.
Wait, so you ended the relationship just to focus on your business? I don't know.
Ashley,
I didn't end it because of that, but he was requiring more time from me, and it was causing a strain in our relationship.
So you ended it.
There were arguments that were caused because he wanted more time, and I love that he took care of me. He provided for me because I want that in a relationship. But at the end of the day, I got to take care of myself. I got to make sure I have money set aside and make sure I'm good, and I have my own passions that I want to pursue.
But yeah, if the man is providing 100%, he wants some of your time.
I mean,
he wants you to be available. You over here trying to be start a business and be Wonder Woman. Yeah, I have my own passions and stuff. Why you can't do that as a woman in a relationship?
As a wife, or whatever, it would potentially on your way to that. Like you had to back out so you can go be Wonder Woman, just to end up 2 years later
seeking again. And don't let nobody tell you, but I believe that us women, we are the ones that are afraid of commitment. Because it seems like every time we get a man that's good, provider, like she has nothing bad to say about this man at all. Like once you get that man, you run. What you running for?
I got that same, I had that same conversation with the F19 variety, like why they prey on certain women. And I think it's the same way, like, because when you deal with somebody like that, like the man she described, it's going to hold her accountable.
Yes.
She can't deal in the scenario like that. It's not like it's a too good to be true kind of thing, but she's got to be equal to what he is or better. So she can take the escape route and say, I'm going to chase my career.
Yeah.
And then be less than or not match what he's giving her. You know what I mean? It's one of those kind of things. The F19 preys on weak woman. He's not going to go with a strong woman or a focused woman. It's going to make him have to step his game up. Like now he's going to deal in the backwater and the low level, the dregs. Like that's where he's comfortable. And I think it's the same with these 304 bops. They do the same thing. Like they get right in front of the dude and be having everything laid out in front of them. Nope. Then I'm gonna have to be a good woman, an upright wife, do the right thing, you know. So
yeah. And she said that he was her best friend, he was a provider, he was loving, she got all these fond memories of him. And so you would pick a business over a man that you have all of that with? Like that don't make any type of sense to me. But
that's why these pockets of Ashley and Kendra G is getting fat, because that mentality right there. Let us continue.
Was he planning to marry you? Was it leading to that?
It was, but I also realized in that you know, I love to cook and clean and do all of that, you know, homemaking. I love it. It's just that running a business and being in a relationship, it takes a lot of energy out of me. And I want to be able to establish myself more. And within these past 2 years, it's been great. I've gotten to learn myself, love myself 1,000 times over. The only thing is with dating, I've been attracting very affluent men. It's just that they don't mentally stimulate me. And it's either that or I'm not attracted to them physically.
So you should have stayed with that man. Go back. Where he at? Is he still single?
Nah, he got with somebody with some sense, and they got up under them instructions, and he off. He gone.
Right. He probably already married.
Paid him. Right.
And that's the thing. This man was trying to marry her. It's like the self-sabotage is just so real. Like you cannot, like you just said, that you can't deal with the instructions, the accountability and stuff like that for some raggedy business. Like we gonna see if this business goes any type of way. I don't think she really mentions if it was successful or not, but I hope it really took off. You should be the next Oprah,
right,
or whatever.
Because if you chased it, it should have been lucrative. I hope you're not doing this interview from your mama house. I hope you're not doing that. I hope it all worked out well for you,
hope
sister.
It did.
I
hope it was worth it. I hope so. So, and then she's not attracting men that what she says emotionally stimulates her, and or okay, and then men, or she's attracting a man that she's not attracted to. So go back to that dude, because obviously you're trying to find him and every other dude that you meet. You're not.
Intellectual stimulation. Go do some damn Sudoku or go do some gaming or something. Right.
Read a book.
Come on, man. Get the hell out of here, man. It's a terrible reason. That's insane, man. You're not attracted? Okay, I could get that. Okay. You know, you can't imagine you being with this man. Okay. But intellectual stimulation, men ain't here for that. Emotional, that's not our forte. If you find a man that does do that, perfect. That's beautiful. But you should look for that elsewhere. You can do that on your own time. But
you know, the man that did that for her, her ex.
I bet.
But she left him.
Mama's house.
And okay, so here's another thing. How does it look to the next provider man that she comes across when she just left a provider man? Who's gonna sign up for that?
Right.
You left a man that was providing everything. Right.
When you get another business idea, wild hair up your ass. Now he left in the lurch. He gone. He's out the window. He's out the way. You going on to the next. Like, come on. You can't invest with these. You can't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't invest.
Not with these types.
It's a flight risk. Yeah. Investment beware. Buyer beware. Don't invest. Nothing.
Right. I mean, at the start of the video, I said she looked crazy. And we now know that she is crazy to leave that provider man for a business idea.
So smart. But so dumb at the same time. It's crazy.
So it's been like a bump in the road because I do want companionship. So I'm open to dating. I'm just not looking for anything serious.
Where you're open to dating, but you're not looking for anything serious.
Yes. Like if it leads to that, like if we build a great foundation with each other and that companionship goes on for a couple years, then I'm perfectly fine with that. But, you know, right now in this space, I don't want a serious relationship, but I do want that companionship.
Okay, so it sounds like you want a guy. It low key, no, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like a sugar daddy. That's what that sounds like. A companionship.
When I say companionship, I'm not saying intimately.
So
because I
even
feel like I
more
want to
of a sugar
reserve that for
daddy.
myself, you know. But I do know that men will approach, men will come around. It's just that I have requirements, you know, that they're providers, and the men that have came into my life, they're absolutely providers, and they invest in me. It's just that, you know, I'm not in a space to give myself.
So the guy,
even more crazier. She's looking for a benefactor, a sponsor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a sponsorship. This is dry begging, basically, is what she's trying to tell you.
That's
I
what
just
she's
want you to
looking
give
for.
me money and invest in these harebrained ass businesses I got. You ain't getting no pud. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to marry you. I'll just give me some money.
Right. What is this business? It better not be no lashes and weave.
Probably. 9 times out of 10.
Or some crystals.
Can-dos or them funky pajamas or something.
She
looked like one of them funky pajama sets or whatever.
Yeah. She looked like she sell crystals or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, or candles. So, or got a boutique or something like that.
And all that's fine and dandy, but I mean, you conflating two things. You could do all that little raggedy, you do that and have a man do all that at the same time.
Right.
You can give up some sex too. Ain't nobody just throwing no money in your face. Like, y'all are delusional, man. I mean, okay, you're 26, you got a kid.
Yep. She's a single mom.
Forget about it.
She hasn't mentioned it yet, but from the title, she's a single mom.
That's what made me. I had to look because I wanted to look at her age and single mom. Oh no, forget about it. I would have said you ain't got no kids. You're 26. Okay, at least your prospects, you still fertile. You got a little leverage in the market. Okay, now you got a single kid. You got your single mom. You got a kid. You was engaged. I don't think it's that dude's kid. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. There we go with that. You're talking about you was with another dude and you don't want to give up no segs, but you want all this money and investment and all this. Nah, sister, you got to do business the right way. You know what? Let me tell you something. You want the investment and you trying to get the money in the back, give up the segs then. Like, that's it, man. It might be better off for you. You ain't getting nothing while we're holding the goddamn goodies. You might want to finesse them and ride them out some cash and, you know what I mean? Do some tricks, make it do what it do. You know what I mean? He might come out with some cash, but not you're gonna tell him I'm not giving you no segs, but I want your money and I want your investment and all this, and we get out of here, man.
And you know what? I got a different idea. If she wants some money for her little raggedy business, how about you go to a bank and put together a business plan and see if they'll loan you some money? Yeah,
maybe that might work.
Take your little credit, go to a bank with your business plan and see if they loan you some money.
But you know the thing about that, it ain't as easy to run off on the bank.
Right,
I
know.
To run off on these dudes. You know what I'm saying? So she'll leverage that little meow. And then, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm going now. I'm out. I can go. She got her escape plan too. She says, I got to have my own money and for this and this. I get all of that. Not to help the family situation, we could live better. But no, when I'm tired of them, go on out the side door. We get it.
Guys who are providing for you now that you have come across, and you're saying you don't want to give yourself. You didn't give yourself when they were providing for you. That wasn't a requirement for them.
Say that again.
So the guys the guys that you were with in the past, like just recently, right? Because you're saying you're attracting affluent men, but one, they're not mentally stimulating you, or two, they're not attractive, but they're willing to provide for you, right?
Yes.
So they're not requiring anything physical, because you're saying you don't want to do that. They're not requiring those things, although they're giving things to you.
No.
That's hard to believe.
Nah,
They don't want anything.
It ain't hard
Nothing.
to believe.
I mean, like they insinuate it, but I always retract from it. Like I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not ready for that. Maybe down the line, and then they go with it.
Okay. So
that's why
if
she's
I guess
bored and
if
not stimulated,
providing is
because y'all
number one for
giving her
you,
stuff
which it
she's
sounds
not
like,
earning.
why not date the guy?
Women love stuff that they earn. They don't like things you come in with money and you throwing it in her face because she's light skinned. Like, of course, there's no stimulation or nothing there. Like, I'm not saying she's right in her mentality. I'm just giving you a little insight. Like, women love things that they earn. They want to earn your attention and things of that nature. Woo-woo. You come in throwing money and I'll take care of you and I'll wash your drawers. All that keep sweat. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Yeah, it gets boring and there's no stimulation there. There's nothing else there. Like y'all be playing the game wrong. Y'all contribute to this. The delusion that we see, again, I'm going to say it again. Delusion is a team sport. Like the men who play into it, the so-called experts like Ashley who placate and play the little game with them and feed into the delusional thought process. It takes more. And the dudes, again, throwing the money, coming in, just swinging money at this bird. Like, yeah, of course you're gonna abscond with it. Make her earn it. Make her give up the goddamn. Come on, man. Make her do something for the money before you come in. Oh, I'll take care of you, and I'm affluent. I'll provide. Like, come on, man. All that yada. Stop listening to that goddamn yada, man. Stop. Got me upset.
Who are just not that attractive. I think. Why not date that guy? I know he's not the super eye candy, but if he's groomed, he smells good, he has a haircut, he has money. You know what I mean? Like, okay, he may not be a looker, he may be a four in the face. I don't know. Why not date that guy?
I mean, it's not. I've considered it. It's just like I really want to enjoy that experience of having someone there, and I want that physical attraction there, because if it leads into something, then I want to be able to look at my person and say, okay, that attraction is there.
Okay, I always think the rule, and I think this rule is as old as time. You want to be the good-looking one in the relationship. So I think that's to your advantage. I'm not saying guys who aren't that good looking, who have money, don't cheat, don't do this, don't do that.
Listen to this.
But I think you would have the advantage because you look like the trophy. You look.
Listen to this dumb shit. You hear this shit?
I mean, she gonna be the trophy wife with that bull ring. Nah. So Ashley's telling her the rule of thumb is you need to be the most attractive one in the relationship. Yeah, he can look like a foot, the gum that you step on the side of on the street. Yeah, he can look like that. But as long as you look money. Good, girl, and he got money, you good.
Yep. If you a rich deuce or old, half decrepit motherfucker, that's what she telling her. It don't matter.
It don't matter. He don't want no sex.
But you know what? This one here, she is not having it. She's an athlete chaser or something. She thinks she gonna get a, you know what I mean? Either she chasing athletes or Aaron Pierre, that's Mufasa. She thinks she gonna get one of them type dudes or something. Some extraordinarily beautiful fucking
that's gonna give her money
man on the planet that's gonna throw money in her face like a goddamn ATM that's broke, spitting
and
out bills at
sex.
her and nothing. Just that's it. Like, this is the delusion.
See, this is so to piggyback off of that. This is what women want. And then she doesn't want you to be attracted to her when she doesn't want it. But when she wants it, she wants you to be ready. It better be piped up. You better be ready to go, because if you're not ready to go when she's ready, then you're gonna be a part of the alternative lifestyle.
Right.
It's like I don't understand why these women think like this. He can't touch you until you want him to touch you. Like
sanction. You got to put in the application.
Right.
Permit.
He can't even be attracted to you. He got to look at you almost as a friend. No, that's my friend. I can't, no, I have no feelings towards her. Then all of a sudden I have feelings towards her.
Delusion. Women are lost.
That's what she want. And then also throw a little money.
Oh yeah. Don't forget. Throw that money. Throw that cash. And you get none of that ass. But you can throw that cash though.
And it's so crazy. What would this man be getting out of this situation? She wants a provider companion. What? Where they do that at? I mean, it's gonna have to be some old dude that can't do nothing. He like 90 something years old, and he just wants someone somewhat beautiful to sit beside him while he talk about the old days
going
on
and
to whatever war he was in.
Wow. Man, this is crazy.
To fund that raggedy business.
Right. What are these businesses again? Like,
what's the business?
Again, I hope you're not back in your little sister's room at mama house doing this interview. Like, I hope you prospered, and well, obviously she's still looking for somebody to invest. So I guess the business didn't go, but so far.
Yeah, I don't think it took off like she thought it was gonna take off.
Please, man, she need to take off some of them damn clothes if she's gonna get some money from some dude. You playing? She playing, man. It's just not how this works, man. Those days are nigh. We are way past that. Like, y'all think y'all getting money for nothing still? You dudes that's doing it, y'all need to stop. This is why. Look, this is what you create when you listen to the goddamn Yada and the simps of that ilk. This is what happens. Like, stop doing that, man. Make her earn that. Make her earn any investment, time, even the pipe. Make her earn that too. Like, come on, man.
And this is like, y'all seen A Pretty Woman too many times. Y'all think that Richard Gere is gonna pull up in his sports car and pick you up, Julia Roberts, off the street, and then give you his black card, go spend it.
Go crazy, huh?
Oh, you don't have nice clothes? Go get you something.
Yeah, right. Keep dreaming.
You not Julia Roberts.
Not at all. Stop.
And you not coming across Richard Gere. This is not Pretty Woman. This is real life.
And that's why we on the subject. Y'all should look into the real ending of how the movie was supposed to end. They changed it up, beautified the ending for y'all, but the real ending was a little different, a little darker. But we'll continue. I'll let y'all go look that up. Get back in the comment section.
On his arm.
Yeah.
Versus being with the guy who has a six-pack, who has the money.
I have noticed the difference in the treatment between the two. Like the ones that know they're attracted, they're more arrogant. They're a lot more arrogant. So I get that.
I wonder why.
Yeah, I'm assuming. And if they have money too, oh, honey. Listen,
why is that?
Yeah.
Because y'all come a dime a dozen.
I mean,
with a rich man, the dude that she's chasing, she's not nothing that he ain't seen before.
Right.
Like you probably a lot more beautiful to a dude that regular, like, oh man, you might be the most beautiful thing he came across in months. But when you up like that and you got these women chase after those men. So he's seen 12 of you before he got to you in that day. It's not, of course it's not that he's arrogant. I think he's just not, his status has changed his standards and his everything around him. You know what I mean? It might be hard to understand, but it's like, he's up. I'm in these areas. I'm moving these circles. Not only that, people know or can see that I'm up. So the women, these bird types, follow after him. So it's not nothing for a woman to be or him to be in the company of one of y'all. If you're not going, you're not going. You might want to show him something different. You know what I mean? You might want to show him something different than what the average woman or average woman that he deals with shows him, not the average woman per se. Y'all got to get with these average brothers, man. I'm always advocate for the average brother. If you want a rich, you're not gonna be what you want to be to a rich man. Like that treatment that you're looking for, you're not gonna get that. Not to say you're not gonna get it. You're gonna have to again earn it, because your beauty the standard of beauty that you have might not be. You might be a 6 to him, but to the regular brother or the people in your circle, you might be 8, 9, 10. But to him, you're 6. So he's gonna treat you in physical as a 6. You gotta make up the rest with the other things, the intangibles, not with the physical. He sees a lot of beautiful women, and there's a lot of beautiful women chasing after him. So his arrogance you should expect that. Like, he's got all the money and you ain't got, you just regular, like all of y'all on the same club line. You actually in the rest, all of y'all sitting on the same club line. He's got all this money and he's supposed to bow down and treat you like, I mean, he might, but he might not. He's up. Like, it's just the reality, the scale. That's all.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, he got money, he's attractive. Why wouldn't he be arrogant? Like, everybody's looking for that man, attractive, got money. He know y'all looking for him. So why wouldn't he be arrogant?
Come on. I'm not gonna say he'll treat you bad, but he's not gonna worship the ground you walk on. You're not all that special to him. Just point blank, period.
So I don't know. It sounds like you just want an attractive guy with money. You don't want a relationship, but if it potentially turns into something, we'll see. But if you're already attracting affluent men, what about the other guy? You're just saying he's not mentally stimulating you. So that means he is attractive. He has money. He just doesn't mentally stimulate you. What about him?
Like, the conversations need to be there, you know. Mm-hmm. We have to be able to discuss, you know, things beyond, okay, just how was your day? You know, I like intellectual conversations.
Okay.
So, yeah. I notice it's always either one or the other, and it's like,
Yeah, I'm like, it sounds like you really about your bag. That's what it's given. Like you.
I am.
Okay, so then if it's the money, I think those other things shouldn't matter, because it sounds like money is a priority. That's one on the list.
Telling her, trying to teach you how to hold in the right way.
I don't know. I'm asking. I'm not assuming.
It is. I mean, it's not, when I look at, you know, qualifications in a person, like, I have a child. So, you know, of course, you know, that man has to have leadership qualities about him. You know, there's certain things that's on the checklist that have to check off besides money. So I'm looking beyond that. And I think that's why, because I want to surround myself with quality people, not just my friends, but who I decide to date. So it's like, you know, and I get a lot that I'm too picky, my standards are too high, but I don't believe in knocking my standards down for anyone. So
okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I say, you know, keep putting yourself out there. That's it. Keep putting yourself out there. That would be my advice to you. But I think someone who's really affluent, or like he's wealthy, they're not going to be able to give you all their time, because that's how they made it up the ladder that far, you know?
Yeah.
So they're not going to.
And that's why it kind of works out sometimes, because I like to focus on myself and my business, so they're able to focus on themselves, and there's that happy medium there. So,
yeah, fair enough.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Of course, keep us posted.
I will.
Alrighty, bye-bye. Keep us posted, baby doll.
Ain't even have nothing to tell her. Bird brain. None's perfect, shorty. You're gonna have to take some concessions or whatever. If you're chasing that bag, then all that other stuff really don't matter. If that's how you try and line yourself up. But you want it all and not giving up anything. The modern woman in a nutshell. I'm done. Queen, I'll turn it over to you before we close it out.
Yeah, I don't got too much to say. I think she should have stayed with that first dude she was with. You messed that up. I don't know how it's going to look to other provider men that might come her way. Once she tells that sob story, you know she's going to try to make it a sob story and whatnot. I wanted to focus on my business, and I needed to get investors and all that. I don't think he's going to have any good thing to say about that. So he probably will keep it moving. So she probably need to just deal with an average brother because she done messed it up. She had a provider man that took her and her child in, and she messed it up. I don't know how many provider men you get, but you messed it up. So the best bet probably would be try to go find that man and see if he's still single, and he'll take you back.
Good luck with that. Well, you guys heard what we think. More importantly, we want to know what you guys think. So get down there in the comment section. Let us know if you agree, disagree, if we were on base, off base. You know, we are 360-degree thinkers on this platform. Free thought, always promoted, celebrated, #1 here. Leave a like on your way out. Sub up if you so choose to. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop some more of these bangers. We appreciate y'all coming out this evening. We thank y'all for all the engagement on the channel lately. It's been phenomenal. Y'all be safe out there, and we will catch y'all on the next one.